Mel Tiangco, and it gives me much pride to tell you about the GMA Kapuso Foundation. At the heart and soul of the foundation is serbisyong totoo. And we go beyond all boundaries to provide this kind of service because GMA Kapuso Foundation's commitment is to uplift the lives of the underprivileged Filipinos. The foundation successfully carries out this mission by bridging the distance between those who need help and those who are willing to help. We make sure that serbisyong totoo is made possible through the responsible use of media to promote the foundation's services through its 4 major programs, namely disaster relief, health, education, and values formation. And within these programs are projects aimed at responding to the basic needs of the underprivileged. Yearly, more than 20 typhoons hit the Philippines and impoverished communities suffer the full impact of the calamity. These typhoons leave families in desolation. Hard-earned properties are destroyed, and at times, lives are lost. In times like this, GMA Kapuso Foundation moves to initiate quick response with Operation Bayanihan. In July 2006, vast mudslides in Barangay Ginsaogun in southern Leyte buried many houses and hundreds of residents perished. With the extent of the damage, the foundation saw the need to rebuild lost homes and shattered lives. And so with the help of the community and the government, a safe area was identified where affected residents could be relocated. After 6 months of construction, a Kapuso village was born with 100 houses and a new school for the children to go to. In the last quarter of 2009, typhoons Ondoy, Pepeng, Ramil, Santi, and Tino ravaged the country. Each time, the foundation was the first to deliver emergency and relief assistance to the victims. Meanwhile, in Manila, the foundation raised money and solicited more donations to continue providing much-needed food, clothing, beddings, and clean water. Operation Bayanihan thrives on volunteerism. Through the staff and hundreds of volunteers, the foundation was able to serve more than 700,000 affected individuals.
Okay, bye-bye! Ingat kayo, ah!
In December 2011, ravaging flash floods of Typhoon Sendong caused massive destruction in Cagayan de Oro and Iligan City. The GMA Kapuso Foundation immediately responded in full force. The staff and volunteers worked tirelessly to provide assistance to the victims in devastated areas of Iligan, Cagayan de Oro, Dumaguete, and Bukidnon. As staff and volunteers witnessed the immense destruction of the calamity, they sacrificed their Christmas and New Year to distribute relief goods and provide medical assistance to the victims. More than the material assistance provided, this gesture affirmed the disaster victims' need for emotional support during the Yuletide season. The foundation worked hand in hand with partners from government, NGOs, and the business sector to provide help for the flash flood victims through telethons, a special segment in 24 Oras, and website campaign. More than 69 million in cash donations and over 18 million in material donations were generated. The foundation also recognized that the victims of Typhoon Sendong in Mandulog, in Iligan City, needed more than just immediate relief. New homes and classrooms were essential to put their lives back to normal. And so the GMA Kapuso Foundation partnered with the Iligan City government and organized the residents, both Muslims and Christians, to help build their own homes at the Kapuso village in Barangay Mandulog. The Kapuso village is now near completion and providing new hope to the residents. The GMA Kapuso Foundation believes in the importance of health and nutrition in developing a productive citizenry. Basic Bayan is a health project of the foundation that provides free medical assistance to indigent patients, Sometimes, a more extensive form of medical assistance is needed. The subject is then featured in the Kapusong Totoo segment of 24 Oras and makes an appeal to the public for help. Baka po naisin nyo magbigay ng tulong. Magsadya po sa aming tanggapan.
Kapuso, maraming salamat po.
Ganda-ganda naman pala to.
Since 2008, GMA Kapuso Foundation has been supporting the monthly events of the Department of Health. Different health services are provided throughout the year to help prevent and mitigate effects of diseases, especially those that befall indigent patients. Like the special project during Oral Health Month in February, the Ngiting Kapuso Project literally brings smiles to many Filipinos, and the Kapuso 2020, which provides eyeglasses for clearer vision every sight-saving month in August. Bagay ito sa iyo, ha? Ay, parang nasulit ka. Wow! Another health project of the foundation is the Kalusugan Caravan. It is a medical mission that travels to different parts of the country where basic medical services are either unaffordable or not readily available. This project counts on the volunteerism of doctors, nurses, and health professionals who jointly provide the needed medical care and attention. After the devastation of Ondoy in the mountainous area of Rodriguez in Rizal, water became the primary problem of Barangay Mascap. Aside from rehabilitating a 4-classroom school building in 2010, the foundation also completed the construction of water supply and hand-washing facilities in Mascap Elementary School in 2011. Today, it is the most accessible source of potable water for the barangay residents, providing for their daily needs. With the help of valued partners, basic health needs of marginalized Filipino families are provided for through the GMA Kapuso Foundation. Education is also a primary concern for the GMA Kapuso Foundation. Studies show that the lack of school materials is a major reason for public elementary dropouts in the Philippines. This prompted the launch of the Unang Hakbang sa Kinabukasan project, believing that education is one of the keys to sustainable development. The GMA Kapuso Foundation introduced the Kapuso School Development Project. Classroom rehabilitation is the long-term response of the foundation for disaster-affected areas. It recognizes the need to rebuild classrooms as an essential factor for the communities to move forward. Construction of new school buildings are also done in conflict areas and far-flung indigenous communities to provide them with opportunities for learning. The celebrity Ukay-Ukay of Ogie and Regine is one of the foundation's successful fundraising activities for the construction of new schools. Rehabilitation and construction projects under the Kapuso School Development engage the local community to render volunteer work in the construction site. And done alongside the Kapuso School Development Project is a tree planting activity called the Kapuso ng Kalikasan.
Mabuhay Kapuso ng Kalikasan!
Sa isang taon, babalik ako dito, dapat maganda na ito.
Over the years, the GMA Kapuso Foundation, through the Kapuso School Development Project, has steadily gained a reputation as an institution committed to saving the nation's future by building schools. More and more individuals are served yearly because the GMA Kapuso Foundation has the continued support of our regular partners and volunteers. Sagip Dugtong Buhay is an annual bloodletting project done in cooperation with the Philippine Red Cross, offering their own blood to save lives. This bloodletting project affirms that one need not be financially rich to be able to share and care. Give a gift. Alay sa Batang Pinoy is the GMA Kapuso Foundation's annual Christmas project. It is a unique project because the foundation identifies different sectors of marginalized children in our society and gives them packages according to their specific needs. We have Give a Gift Cancer Kids, Give a Gift Surgical, Give a Gift Feed a Child, and Give a Gift Noche Buena Distribution. The Values Formation Program of the Foundation is its way to encourage more and more Filipinos to help the needy. These are the projects that embody our dedication to our mission of uplifting the lives of underprivileged Filipinos. Together, the Foundation works with different sectors of society to readily face the desolation brought by calamities, to provide basic health and nutrition needs, to support basic education requirements of public school children, and to share the joys and values of volunteerism. This is our Serbisyong Totoo, which, through the years, reaped various recognition, citations, and awards. Indeed, the GMA Kapuso Foundation is an institution one in heart with Filipinos of all walks of lives, effectively reaching out to all Kapusos everywhere. As an organization registered with the Department of Social Welfare and Development, certified by the Philippine Council for Non-Government Organizations and the Bureau of Internal Revenue as a donee institution, we will continue to be a responsible steward of your trust, a champion of the hopeless and the needy, and an organization dedicated to the Filipinos. This is the GMA Kapuso Foundation.